Welcome, Knights of Apollo. What's up, guys? It's Pixelated Apollo. Hope you guys are doing well. So for today's video, we are going to witness the historical battle of West Osgiliath. And I know, we've been doing a lot of Osgiliath videos recently, but this one is special because it's a custom scenario made by the legendary Paladin Bob. So this battle actually takes place during the beginning of Return of the King, I think. Recently, the orcs have conquered East Osgiliath, and now they continue to push to take out the west, and then they can push on to Minas Tirith. So they decided to go with a sneaky approach, led by that orc who has like elephantitis or something. He is leading the attack. I forgot his name. He's leading the attack. Faramir is defending with a small garrison force. Eventually, they do get overrun, and they have to fall back to Minas Tirith, and that's where Faramir has some daddy issues. But this is that's what we're going to recreate right here, the good old assault on West Osgiliath. So it should be really fun. And this is going to play out like no other Total War battle because there's some really cool rules in this one. And this is like probably one of my favorite custom scenarios because it's so good. But for the attackers, they actually have to attack in waves. So there's 4 different waves. The first wave is like really bad. You've got like crappy warband or orc band over here. Not very good, very little upgrades, experience. But as the waves go on, they get better and better. So that makes it really interesting for the defenders because you kind of have to conserve your ammo. You don't want to use up all your arrows in the first couple waves because by the last wave, which is the 4th wave, you want to have some solid, troops ready for that wave or you're just going to get destroyed. So again, it creates a very intriguing strategy. You got to be smart with the units. You got to try to keep units in reserve for future waves. And this has probably been one of my, I was playing in this battle and I had so much fun just trying to defend all these waves of orcs. And once you defeat the first wave, completely, then they move forward the next wave of orcs. There are a couple other rules. If we look back here, there's a couple reinforcement armies. We've got this small village nearby. It's kind of like the men have picked up their arms and they're ready to help defend Osgiliath, but you can't move the troops over here until the second wave. The same thing for the orcs that are located on this side of the city, and also I have some cav over here, so I'm actually commanding one of the Gondor forces, and I can't move these guys until the second wave. So let's go ahead and check out the, actually, you know what, real quick before we check out the army comps, I want to tell you the victory conditions because there are a couple different ways you can win this battle. So if you're playing as Gondor, you can win by killing the Witch King. That's an automatic win. Killing 6,000 orcs and then retreating Faramir out of there. You got to make sure he lives. So that's a minor victory. Or you can just defeat all the orcs, which is really challenging because there's so many of them. Now, if you're the orcs and you want to win this battle, you have to kill Faramir. If you kill him, that's an automatic win. And that's pretty much it. That's it. You just got to charge in, try to kill as many people as you can. So those are the rules. Let us now look at the army comp. So my army, again, if you look at my army here, it's not that great, and we're going to have to fight off hordes of orcs. It's going to be ridiculous. This is just a beautiful battle. So my best units are probably the Athenian Rangers because they have a lot of upgrades. They're very versatile, so you can use them from far away, and then once they run out of ammo, they're a great infantry unit. I do have a couple cheaper infantry like the Gondor Militia. I've got some Gondor Spearmen, Gondor Infantry. I do have a trebuchet and a catapult to try to fire down at the horde of orcs. And I think I also have some guards of Osgiliath somewhere around here. My ally has a somewhat similar army. He is bringing a ballista, a trebuchet. He's got a lot more militia kind of troops. He's got the freemen. He has a peasant, spearman, Gondor militia. We also both are bringing some marines to the battle, which is a pretty good unit. He also has one unit of the guards of Osgiliath. And the rest of his forces are out here in this little town, which again, it's sword militia, spear militia, I think also peasant archers over here. I also have the cav. I forgot to show you the cav in my army, so this is a reinforcement force for me. Let's now look at the 4 attacking Mordor armies. The first army is commanded by Arrow to the Knee, And all these armies are pretty much the same. You've got a boatload of orcs. That's about it. Just tons and tons of orcs. A couple of them are bringing catapults and, you know, trolls like the Olag High, mountain trolls and stuff. The next army is commanded by Emperor Dash. Again, another massive army of orcs just ready to be slaughtered and to slaughter. I love slaughtering orcs though. It is very satisfying. The next army is commanded by Sin of the Dark Cloud. Again, lots of orcs, trolls. He's got some uruks, and I think he's got a catapult. And the final army is commanded by Paladin Bob, the creator of the mod. And more orcs. Imagine that. More orcs for the slaughter. So that, I think I explained everything. I know, sorry that took a little while because there's a lot to explain, but hopefully you understand all the rules. If you don't, feel free to leave a comment. And on that note, let's go ahead and begin this battle. Alright guys, here we are with wave 1. The orcs are already at the gates. This is supposed to represent the orcs like kind of catching us by surprise. So the alarms are going crazy in West Osgiliath. Everyone's just screaming and yelling, "Wake up! They're attacking! Get to the walls!" Yeah, I do have a couple archers ready to go. They are firing fire ammo. I just forgot to turn it off. Since it's a night battle, they automatically have fire arrows set. So they're firing right over that wall. That's a really cool sight right there. And we're getting some good kills. A lot of archers firing. But again, I want to try to save my ammo because I don't want to waste it all on this really crappy wave. Oh man, look at those arrows come down. Just ripping through that cheap orc armor, that makeshift armor. Alright, so they're gonna head for the gate here. We do have a couple ladders ready to scale the walls. I'm desperately sending forward some Gondor Militia. So here they go. They're almost ready. It's a little buggy in Osgiliath, which is understandable because it's a mod, but overall it works pretty well. So here we go, more forces. I got Marines going that way too. So my strategy here is to try to hold the walls with limited troops and with crappy troops. That way I don't have to commit any elite troops to the fight, at least not yet. So here we go, guys. Here we go, the orcs are charging in. The gates are being knocked down. This is my favorite part in Medieval 2, just watching the gates being just destroyed. It really creates this very uneasy atmosphere. Kind of like that scene in Lord of the Rings during Minas Tirith, when they've got that great ram just knocking down the gates of Minas Tirith. Ugh. Just having to wait and just like, whatever comes through this gate, we hold. But here we go. The Gondor Militia now in a very disgusting melee fight with the orc band. And there goes the gate. It has been shattered. We tried to put up fortifications. We tried to enforce the gate, but their ram was just too much. And now they're just pouring through. And we got a very cool battle up on this wall. My Marines are in the mix as well. And let's see, what else do we got over here? I got more troops waiting over here. My Rangers. This is my only archer unit that I'm letting fire. Like, I don't want to waste my ammo, so I'm only letting this one unit fire. That's probably a better way to explain that. And here comes the gate. I've got one unit of Gondor Spearmen. Now, I didn't necessarily want to charge in this elite unit of Spearmen, but if you remember looking at our army comps, our Gondor armies were kind of spread out all over the place, and that's supposed to represent the you know, everybody just running around trying to prepare to defend, so it was very chaotic, wasn't very organized. So my spearmen were probably the closest infantry unit that I could send forward to the gate and try to defend the gate. Also, they make a great defensive stand. Oh, some friendly fire though, I hate seeing that. My allies firing some arrows into that blob. I was trying to tell him to hold fire because he's killing more of me than the actual enemy. So we got a very brutal battle taking place right at the gate. It looks like we're victorious over on the walls, at least on this side. See, how are we doing over on this side? Doing pretty good. Got more troops pouring in. This is the Gondor Militia. So I've got both my units of Gondor Militia at the gate. We got a lot of orcs running through the little pillars here. I love it. Osgiliath looks so cool. It's one of the coolest cities in the mod. And look at all of wave 1 charging in. And this seems like a lot, but just get ready for future waves. It just gets worse and worse. We do have some trolls charging through the gate here against my spearmen. That's not very good. They're going to very easily disrupt my spears here. Come on, men. Don't be afraid of some mountain trolls. You are the men of Gondor. It's like you keep saying that, but it doesn't change anything. We're trying our best. My ally sent forward some marines just in case we need the support. CF Colorado doing a great job. Come on. Oh, that troll kicking around those marines. We got a couple archers firing in the back here. This is actually really good. Archers are really good at taking out trolls. Check this out, guys. Pretty soon the trolls are going to charge forward. If you see them back there, here we go. Going straight for the archers. Like, I'm going to get you, archers. I'm going to get you. I'm coming for that booty. I'm coming for that booty. Nope. He got shot in the shin and he's dead. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, he's turning around. Never mind. That was pretty funny, though. I love seeing trolls just running and then just getting killed. They drop dead. But my ally's doing a great job. He's doing a wonderful job keeping back these guys. And I've got my guards of Osgiliath over here protecting this larger gate. They have a very important task ahead of them. And we also have a very nice wall battle over here. Come on. I wish you could kick down the ladders. That would be pretty awesome. Make it a little bit more difficult for the attackers to try to scale up the walls continuously. But again, you know, I've got my marines. Oh yes, I wanted to make sure to show you this. My ally, I know this was a big accident, but this was terrible for our team because they took out like a good chunk of my elite unit here of guards of Osgiliath. And I think what he was trying to do was fire his trebuchet at a unit that was close to the wall. And of course, trebuchets are super inaccurate. So it just flies over the walls and just wrecks my unit. I was so devastated. I was like, no, no, ally, please. Don't kill my own men. Every man, like this is the kind of siege battle where every single man is important. You can't just throw men away like that. But my archers, they are, speaking of friendly fire, they are firing directly at the flank. And they're trying to kill these orcs who are climbing up here. Did not want them to fire in that direction, but yeah, look at the friendly fire coming in. Not good. So me and my ally both making minor mistakes there, but it's not like game-changing mistakes. Oh my god, look at the gate. The gate is just getting overrun. Come on, men. My ally threw in his marines now. So the trolls are dead, but the first wave is certainly not dead. We just have to hold our ground. We fight as one. I've got my Gondor infantry in reserve. I don't want to send these guys forward because they're so elite. I'm going to need them for future waves. They look awesome though, just waiting, ready to charge in. We also got some freemen charging forward. So my ally also setting up some reserves. I'm really glad that he's being very patient with his troops. He's just not charging everybody in at once because that would be a pretty much disaster right there. But this is really good. This is actually extremely good. We've got a nice U shape around his force, and we're attacking him pretty much on all sides. My spearmen are down to 24 men. So they took a lot of casualties, mostly because of the trolls. But they're still in the fight. They're not giving up. Defend that wall. Defend it. Alright, so I think we're victorious up on here. Yeah, all the trolls are dead up here. You've got this one unit who's like stuck, trying to break. Oh, and there goes the other gate. And yeah, so I think they knocked down that gate for the second wave because this is pretty much what's left of the first wave. It's not like they're going to be able to push through that gate and take out my guards of Osgiliath. So they're going to wait for the next wave to try to attack that gate. They are making some ground over here though. They got a lot of orcs on the wall. I was actually really surprised by this. Come on, Marines. I got my Rangers in there as well. Oh no, this Ranger's getting killed. No, someone save him. Oh, someone get revenge. Oh, is this guy gonna die now? Oh, there he goes. Very nice. Oh, and a Marine killed that other one. Oh, beautiful kill right there. All right, so yes, we are having a lot of success on the first wave. But again, remember guys, the first wave is the crap wave. It's really just like the enemy kind of testing out our defenses. And we're also pushing back the gate. Oh, look at this view. We can see through the wall. So we are pushing them back. We see a lot of dead orcs surrounded here. And about to be dead orcs. My spearmen are all bloodied up. They've seen a lot of intense action. It's a pretty violent fight over here, but we are slowly pushing them. Look at that. We are really pushing them back. We are regaining control of this gate. You're gonna need to send something better than this, Mordor. Mordor, more like less door, if you know what I mean. Less door. The jokes are just too much. All right, there we go. There's the chain route. The orcs are now broken. My Marines over here are wasting their ammo on a troop that's stuck breaking. So that was a waste of a volley there. That sucks. All right, so that is going to conclude wave 1, and this is the start of wave 2. So this wave is going to be a lot more challenging. They have more trolls, they've got more catapults, and they have more elite infantry. So this is where it's time to try to activate more archers. If we look at our defense before this next wave comes over this way, I have some archers over here. Oh, here comes a volley from my teammate. Oh, yes. Took out about 5 to 10 orcs there. That was a good volley. So yeah, I've got my archers over here. My goal with these archers is try to fire at the flank. Now the funny thing about Osgiliath is that you can actually fire through most of the buildings here. So this is actually a really easy shot to the flank of the charging orcs. So I'm going to try to use up their ammo actually pretty quickly, because I'm going to use this unit as a melee unit for like the 3rd wave or the 4th wave. We also have the units over here. These guys can now move around the map. And then we've got the garrison force inside this small village moving out. Looks like he's going to meet the orcs head first. I am also moving my cav this way. I'm trying not to run them because I don't want them too tired, but I do need to get them over on the other side of the fight just so I can help out my teammate, because he is outnumbered greatly here. Man, what an aggressive push here. I love the look of the spear militia and the sword militia. They look really cool. There they go, charging. Nice tree-line battle. Yes, get in there. Take out those orcs. Got the archers in the background firing down. That is awesome looking. Take out those orcs. Disgusting orcs. I think we also have a couple orcs that are going to go to this back gate. But we've got some elite troops here guarding it. So the good thing is once we kill all of these orcs back here, we will be able to send all these reserve forces over to the front line to help out in future waves. The orcs they're not yet. Oh, there goes a volley. Beautiful volley right there. The orcs are not quite yet in range. They are charging forward. The trolls are actually closest to the walls. I'm focusing a lot of archers to try to take them out, because this is my biggest concern right here. Look at all the arrows come crashing in. Oh, here comes another volley. Oh, jeez, that was a good one. So yeah, I am using my trebuchet at this point. I'm only gonna do a couple volleys though. Oh, look at this, guys. My Gondor archers. You see how perfect of a view they've got? Here we go. See, they fire right through the buildings and get some really good shots in these trolls. And here comes the next wave, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Look at this beautiful charge right here. Take the walls. The ladders are in place. There's nothing we can do about it now. We just have to continue to hold. My rangers are up here letting loose their arrows. More trolls going up to this this ladder here. All right, let's go to the wall here. My forces are pretty depleted, and now they're gonna have to take on trolls. Not a good situation. Here, oh, here comes another volley. This is so cool. The trebuchet is like firing right over the walls here. It looks amazing. Look at the archers in the back there. Yes, the arrows flying overhead, landing in this big blob of orcs. God, it's an endless river. Nothing is guarding the gate. Oh, my ally's actually pushing forward in the gate. I was a little confused by this. I was like, why? Oh, here comes another volley. I just love seeing it, you know, fire through these pillars. I was confused on why my ally was charging out like this. Really, you should let your enemy charge in, so you can form, you know, somewhat of a V shape around them. But if you charge out, the advantage is in the attackers. So I think he just kind of misclicked or something. I don't know if he was like really paying attention. Oh, look at that flanking fire though. You see that? That is so deadly. That is so useful in this defense. All right, let's get a better view of the fight over here. There we go. Oh, geez, the camera. All right, a lot of orcs up here. This is a big concern. My archers are mostly focusing down the trolls and the orc reserve that's up on here. Look at all those arrows coming in. I've got my Gondor infantry now. I decided to send them forward because I can't lose this wall. That would be disaster. Because what Mordor can do is actually send forward their orc archers, and then they will be able to fire, you know, at our defenses, which would be really, really bad. So we must fight for this wall. We cannot give it up. Come on, Gondor. Come on, believe. You can do it. Oh, there's a special ability from Mordor. And finally, they're charging through the gate. Guards of Osgiliath. Oh, damn you, you beautiful men, you. Yeah, pikemen are really good at holding choke points like this. I've got my catapult really close by, but unfortunately, they don't really have that great of an angle. So, not great. If we head back over here, I kind of forgot about this engagement. But I've been doing hammer and anvil strikes on the forces out here, and it's just been crushing the orc army. So it looks like I'm going to be able to save a lot of these forces out here. Words are hard. And I've got more cav units over here, my Gondor cavalry. Looks like they're going to charge on the backs. Again, my ally is just charging outside the gate. Again, it's not a huge deal because we are winning over here. But he is being very aggressive, so I can appreciate that, that's for sure. So yeah, it looks like we're going to win out here, and we're going to have some reserves that are going to be able to push over to the gate, which is really good because we are running low on forces. My ally sent forward his guards of Osgiliath to protect this gate right here. More arrows coming through this way. Look at this troll. He's just like so bloodied up. Oh my goodness. That was a good volley there. I took out a lot of orcs. And my ally, look at this. Why is he so pushed out? Oh man. Very, very bad mistake there. But that's okay. It's a small unit of freemen. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Some good old friendly fire. Let's see how the wall battle's going on over here. Oh, geez. Look at all the orcs. Oh, my God. And there we go. We killed a general out there. That was one of the orc generals. This is not good at all. But my ally, I think my ally, this is my, yes, my ally's forces are firing at the flank. This is a really good tactic when defending walls. If you see a big flank of the enemy, just fire at them. Come on, quickly, quickly. Oh, one guy just got burnt right there. That's nice. Very nice. So my rangers should be able to win this. I'm just getting a little bit worried about the walls. And this is only wave 2. So we're going to desperately need those reinforcements outside the gate. More forces coming up this way. How's the gate battle going? It's going pretty well. My guards of Osgiliath, though, they've lost a lot of good men. They're already down to 47, which is not good at all. We're going to need a lot more forces over here for future waves. For wave 3. So we are almost halfway through the waves. We lost a lot of good men. Let's see, how many troops have we? We lost 38 men. They lost 39 men, or 38%. They lost 39%. But we are retaking the walls. This is really, really important. He has this one orc unit over here, but they should be pretty easy to kill. Those disgusting orcs. And the guards of Osgiliath, this is my allies unit. He is also doing pretty well here. He's just slaughtering this orc unit. Orc archers coming in. This is not good. See, now he's going to try to take the walls here with his archers. See, my guys still have ammo. What are they firing at? Let's see, they're firing over in this direction. Oh, they're taking out some orc band that are just kind of standing here. Arrow to the knee. Not moving up his forces. Sin of a dark cloud. He's got his catapult back here. I think he's going to try to fire through this gate. He might want to move up that catapult to get a little bit closer so he can get a better shot. But so far, what a crazy battle. And again, we are only halfway through the waves. So it's still got a lot of time left in this fight. We can still win this, but I feel like we lost a lot of good men already. Oh, nice. Here comes the archer support. Very good volleys into this orc band. Oh, man, my troops. So what are they doing? Oh, I'm running low on troops over on that wall. I might want to send more infantry this way. Yeah, look at the orc band. Oh, they're breaking. They're not even trying to fight. They're just running for their lives. Yeah, all the orc band is breaking. Oh, look at all the dead bodies up on this wall. God, that is disgusting. You could like shovel all these bodies off the wall just so you can make more room. The Rangers are still alive. They're down to 72 men, so they're doing very well. And the archers over here. I think this is like the only archer unit they have for this wave. But yeah, they're trying to soften up the defenses for the rest of their orcs to charge in. Alright, let's see what's going on with the forces back here. So, you see that cav that I had in reserve? They are now free to join this battle. They are getting into position. And they're going to charge this way. And go to the main gate. Look at this. Look at our reinforcements now. All the troops. This is wonderful. So, I do feel a little bit better about our defense because we have more troops coming in for the third wave. Let's see, what do I got over here? More Swan Knights. Swan Knights are down to 28 men. Gondor Cav Militia down to 45 men. So they need to quickly get to the front lines. We need every single man to defend this main gate. Every single soul. I think my Gondor archers are out of ammo, so I'm going to use them now as melee. So I'm getting them over to the other side of the fight. And this is the start of wave number 3. So what do we have for wave number 3? Well, they are bringing a lot of mountain trolls. We've got, let's see, some orc band mixed with more catapults. Oh my god, look at this wave. This is ridiculous. Here comes the trebuchet trying to weaken up their troops before they get to the walls. And here comes the rest of the wave. They got more and more forces. Get ready to hold, guys. The next wave is coming. Oh, my cav is charging out here. So I sent forward my Gondor cav to run down his archers. And I do apologize about the lag, guys, but there are tons of troops on the battlefield right now. And Medieval 2 is a very old game. And I noticed that he's sending forward his trolls. So I need to get this cav unit out of here. These trolls will wreck my cav. My god, it's getting super laggy. I do apologize about it. Oh my god, why is it so laggy? It's just this huge army. Look at all of the units moving right now. That is the issue. Alright, we'll try not to move the camera too much. But this is where I do the most glorious charge. And this deserves super slow motion. So my troops here, they are focusing this gate right here, and we really, or this wall, we really can't lose this wall to that artillery. So we are doing a suicide charge, and these guys deserve some epic music. So let's enjoy this sight right here. They're gonna try to take out this catapult, even though they're extremely outnumbered by these orcs. Here we go. What a glorious charge into a huge blob of orcs. I'm getting like 5 frames per second. And watch this volley right here. Here it comes. Here it comes. Boom! A legendary volley taking out like at least 50 orcs right there. And it's all because of those brave Gondorian knights who charged into this big blob. We will write songs about them. They are sacrificing their lives for the greater good. And that is a noble task. That is such a brave charge into that catapult. And they are holding back this huge blob of orcs. Oh man, we needed that volley so bad. Oh my god, this is so... I don't even know, like, I'm just getting ready for my game to crash at this point. Because it is just... I did not expect the game to be this laggy. Hopefully it gets better over time once, you know, the orcs begin to die here. Come on, guys. Keep fighting the good fight. God, this is so freaking laggy. I might have to lower my graphics or something. It's getting a little bit. Let's focus somewhere else. Somewhere where there's less orcs. Oh yes, here we go. Oh, it's not better over here. Oh man. The trolls taking on my forces here. Hang on, let me try to change my graphics here. Yeah, that did not help whatsoever. Alright guys, I really hope you don't mind the low frameage. There we go, it's getting a little bit better there, guys. Oh, that was really weird. I had no idea. It's going back up. We're at 20 frames, which I know it's not great, but it's a lot better than like 4 frames. The walls are coming down here, and more forces coming this way. Let's see this epic gate battle over here. Went ahead and turned up my music, and now the guards of Osgiliath are holding back these orcs. Hold, men, for the brave knights who charged out to take on such large number of enemies. And unfortunately, their charge will go in vain because we are not able to take out the catapult. God, look at all the orcs coming in. And there goes the wall. But unfortunately for the attackers, the wall glitches out and you can't actually charge into it. So here they come. Oh, look, you can see their shapes in the shadow there. Yeah, I don't know why, but Osgiliath is just so buggy. And look at, they're just like getting stuck right here. Got some bandits. They can't make it through. Got a big brawl over here against these trolls. These mountain trolls. They're down to 2 though. Let's go back to the gate. Let's see how the gate's doing. Yes, the walls of my people will not go into enemy hands. More artillery fire, just trying to get some desperate kills. I do have some troops. Look at this hallway. It is littered with dead bodies. I've never seen so many dead troops on this little wall area before. Look at these guys coming in. My Gondor infantry mixed in with some Gondor Militia from my ally, holding these walls. It must stink really bad. Like dead, rotting flesh. Especially, I can imagine orcs just stink as is, like not dead. So, God, it must be really, really bad. There's a lot of archers back here. I sent another archer unit this way. Look at this, my rangers. I sent 1 Athelian ranger unit, and they are getting mowed down. So this strategy is no longer working because of their archers just cutting down my archers. So that was a pretty tragic sight right there because they still had a lot of ammo, and it's kind of like a waste of ammo to lose that unit right there. See how this battle over here in the opening is. They are just pouring in. Oh, and my catapult is firing. Let's see, what happened to my catapult? I think I only have 1 catapult. I think he destroyed one of my catapults with his catapult. Yeah, not really getting a good angle, unfortunately, on these forces here. But we are doing a lot of damage. My guards of Osgiliath is still alive. They're down to 39 men. My ally sent in his peasant spearmen to help hold the line. Oh wait, they're pouring through. They can go through. At least some of them. Okay, so it kind of works. That's good. Makes it a little bit more interesting. Got some Athelian Rangers over here. Oh, jeez. Hold, men. Do not. We will form a wall. I know the walls have been broken down, but we will form our own wall. Let's see, how's the gate battle over here? It looks like it's going pretty well. Some Gondor infantry. I've got some of my Rangers in the mix. These guys have used up their ammo. Right, get in there. Get some kills. Got a couple orcs back here. Look at all the arrows coming in. Also, the orcs over here are firing down a lot of arrows. Let's see, what do we have left? We don't really have much. I mean, this is pretty much it right here, guys. I've got a lot of cav waiting in reserve, but what can cav do in an epic, like, brawl? They're not very good in, like, stationary combat. You need them, like, charging in and out. But, you know, they're good for slowing down the enemy. Look at my pikemen. They are going to town on these orcs. Oh, we've got some black Numenorians in here. Look at that. Numenorians, wave 3. Oh god, if the Numenorians are in wave 3, I do not want to see wave 4. I bet we've got some Nazgul in wave 4. But that's the really cool thing about this siege battle, is just seeing all the different, like, types of units fighting together. Like seeing the cav with the guards of Osgiliath, with the peasant spearmen and the Athelian Rangers, all fighting, you know, shoulder to shoulder, trying to hold back these orcs. Damn orc band. Go back to the shadows of Mordor, you disgusting beast. And we're doing very well at the gate. So I think we're gonna have another victorious victorious wave here. Being able to hold. But we got more troops coming up on the wall here. We got to take them out. Again, we don't want the enemy in control of the wall, because their archers will be able to get up here and fire at the reserves, essentially. My men are just kind of standing here, though. That's not good. Get into the fight, guys. Let's go. Get over there. So I think we're going to have victory in wave 3. Even though we still have a decent amount of troops to kill. But we are chopping down most of these guys. I don't know if we're going to have enough for wave 4, though. That is going to be a very different outcome. Hopefully we have enough. It all comes... Oh, jeez, another... Ooh, a lot of friendly fire, though. Oh, I think we actually killed a decent amount of black Numenorians there. No, actually, you know what? I think that was mostly Athelian Rangers. Come on, break already. Defeat seems certain. Not this day, men. Not this day. We will hold Osgiliath. We will not fall back. The steward of Gondor would be very disappointed. Oh god, here comes wave. This is it, guys. The final wave coming in. This is it. This is for the city of Osgiliath. They are no longer going to mess around. They're going to send in their elites of elites. We have the Olag High charging in. Get ready to hold, guards of Osgiliath. Oh, what was that? Oh my god, some friendly fire here. There comes the Olag High charging in by themselves. That's a pretty good situation for us. You never want to charge in your trolls unsupported of infantry. More arrows flying this way. We've pretty much killed this unit here. But we need to send in more troops. Oh, here comes the... Oh, yes, here comes the trebuchet firing at this long... Look at this long river of orcs. Man, I don't know why it got so laggy earlier. I do apologize about that, guys. I really don't know why, because it seems like there's even more troops, and it's really not as laggy. Yeah, these trolls are just clearing a way for the 4th wave. Oh, where is that ballista or trebuchet firing? I'm not really sure. It's getting a lot of friendly fire. And the orcs are just pouring into this gate. So what do we have left? Oh, I've got my... Oh, actually, my ally has his archers charging in. This is what we're down to. Just archers. Come on, men. See, where's Faramir? He's sitting over here. He's getting some kills. He's staying back here. I wish he would fire his bow, but whatever. I'm just making sure he doesn't die. Like, I don't want him to die from, like, an arrow just out of nowhere. Killing my men. Oh, jeez. More catapult fire coming in. Oh, man. It's endless. The amount of orcs. It is just endless. But this is it, guys. This is all oh, my God. They have a ton of troops back here. When does it end? More trebuchet fire coming in. I think I'm almost out of ammo in my trebuchet. I got a decent amount of kills with them. Oof. The catapult firing into this opening. Someone's firing like rotting meat. The troops are getting a little sick here from all that rotting meat. My swan knights are now joining the battle. Because our infantry numbers are thinning. For Osgiliath, whatever. My rangers up here, unfortunately, they're stuck up here. I cannot move the oh, here comes a volley. Nice volley right there from my catapult. I have yet to get a good volley from that catapult until just right there, so that was very sad. I was very happy about that. Satisfying. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, my archers are stuck up here because they destroyed the wall, so they can't get down. So that sucks because that's like a whole unit I can't use in defending my city. But they can't get attacked either, so whatever. Oh, my cav is just getting cut down. Let's see what's going on over here. It is getting a little bit laggy. We're still holding at the gate even though those trolls really broke through our defenses. Yes, we will not give up these walls. Here comes my cav. They're gonna walk into battle. What are you guys doing? Just charge in. Just, you know, just sending more bodies just to hold that opening there. Look at that troll. He's just kicking these people around. He's like, get out of my way. We're taking Minas Tirith. We are taking Minas Tirith. Got the Swan Knights kind of waiting. I'm kind of hoping for some good, like, charges so I can try to take out a ton of orcs in one charge. But there's really not that much room to be able to do that. We've killed 69%, but we lost 85%. So we might be going for a minor victory, which means hopefully we've killed 6,000 orcs, and then we can fall back. But the fight is not over yet. We are relying on a chain route. We still have a decent amount of troops over at the gate, but we don't have enough troops at the wall here. Look at all the dead bodies. Oh my God, it is a layer of just dead, rotting bodies. Come on, Cav. Break through. Swing. Go crazy. Oh, this guy's going deep into enemy lines. He's like, back, you disgusting orcs. Sorry for the lag, guys. I mean, this is a massive battle. Medieval 2, not exactly the greatest game for these massive fights because it's so old. I mean, it's almost 10 years old. Oh, what do we have here? Gondor infantry. This is actually my Gondor infantry. That's nice. I got some leftovers. Leftover forces. I think I'm trying to send them up on this wall to try to protect the wall because he has a couple orcs up here. Let's see, where are the orcs going? Oh my God, the camera angle is so bad over there. Oh man, I don't know, guys. Do you think we have enough troops to win this? I mean, they have so many orcs. Let's go look at the reserves. Do we have any reserves? I mean, we've got artillery crew. That's about it. Yeah, that's not much. Not much at all. Faramir, come on, what are you doing, man? Get away from the archer fire. I cannot lose you. If we lose you, it's game over. Oh, jeez. All of our men are pretty much dead over here. My Swan Knights are the only ones protecting this flank. Jeez. I got my catapult here. Let's see if they can get a good volley. Come on. Just get one good hit. One good hit. Oh, see? What is that? It just hit like an invisible wall. I think my general is focusing his ammo over on this side. Oh, come on, Swan Knights. Don't let them pass. They're trying to get to my general. And this is where I retreat my general. Faramir, you must fall back. You must let Minas Tirith know about the darkness that is about to be at the gates of Minas Tirith. It was just too many. I know your dad will have like an emotional breakdown, but you just gotta tell him. You just have to let him know. Light the beacons. Get help from the Rohirrim. Okay, can I please look in here? There we go. We've got a little bit of a fight here. My Gondor infantry, they're getting cut down. The ballista. Did you see that? My allies' ballista firing at the gate, the upper gate there. Oh my God, yeah. I think that's gonna be it for our defense, guys. And look at what's left of Wave 4. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Here comes more forces charging in this way. Absolute crazy chaotic battle. And this is where I'm retreating Faramir. I'm getting him out of there because I do want to get a minor victory. And so that's going to be it for our defense, basically. We're going to now run away. So the way to get Faramir out of the battle and over to Minas Tirith, you actually have to run him to the red line and then just admit defeat. So we're going to run him over here. Get him back. We must warn Minas Tirith. We must. So there he goes. Oh, and there's the Witch King letting the dead men and the men that stay behind, that they will be slaughtered by this massive orc army. So they're just pouring through the gates. Look at all the dead orcs, though. We put up a hell of a fight. Alright guys, so welcome back. Faramir, he's almost made it to the red line. My allies' captain, he's like, no, we must buy time for Faramir to get to the Minas Tirith. We must hold, we'll die right here. So he decided to send his general to hold the little road here. So he's going to try to fight off some orcs. So we'll kind of just speed it up here until the orcs get in range. Because most of the epic battle is pretty much over. And this is where he's charging in. Oh, there's the Witch King again. But these men are not afraid. Noble men, brave men. Here we go. Yes, there they are. They're charging in. They have now taken control of the center. We are falling out of Osgiliath. They have taken it. It's completely under their control. And this will lead to... well, if you're reading the books, this will lead to the defense of Rama-Sekor. And then after that, that will lead to Minas Tirith, which I've done all those battles. So, yay. You can watch the this battle play out into future battles. And there's the general. Look at him. My allies' general. He's like, we must buy time. Do not be afraid, man. Do not be afraid of the darkness. And that's pretty much pretty much it, guys. Eventually, his general dies here. I just don't want this video to be too long. I am like losing my voice because of this damn video. It is so long. Oh, look at that. Is he breaking something? I don't know. There he goes. He's dead. So he was a very brave man, buying time for Faramir. And that's going to wrap up this battle. I go ahead and admit defeat. But even though I got a minor victory, because if you look at the stats here, we got more than 6,000 kills. So yay for us. Good game to all my opponents here. Unfortunately, you can't see all their names, but Arrow to the Knee, Emperor Dash, Paladin Bob, my ally CF Coloro, and I'm missing someone else. Emperor Dad. You guys know. Thank you guys so much for playing with me today. This was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed this. If we look at the kills here, a lot. Oh my god, a lot. Look at the number of kills. One unit almost got 600 kills. That's my rangers. All of my rangers did pretty well except for this one. That's the one I put on the flank that just got shot down. But really good battle. Here's my ally stats. So this is a scenario that you guys can play. It's extremely fun, especially if you're Gondor, just fighting to the bitter end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to watch again. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you did like it, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and of course you can always share it. And I will see you next time.